Hello and welcome back to Woodsman the Barbarian's Epic Saga, Tribal Brutality Naked and Afraid. We are out in the woods here and not much has changed. Like I promised, snow is starting to come on the ground here a little bit. We got our boar here is healthy, although she does have a permanent injury to her right hoof, a shattered right hoof, which is not good. But hey, meat shield's meat shield. Looks like Copsters is finally starting to chop up that nice caribou corpse we got. And at that point, things will be looking pretty good. The next thing we're going to focus on is getting more vegetables. Because if we get more vegetables, we'll be able to get more pemmican, naturally. Nice rhyme there. She needs to grow a fur coat. Yes, she does need to grow a fur coat. You're absolutely right. Unfortunately, we can't grow fur. Well, I suppose some of us can grow fur in some areas of our bodies, but others have less. Probably depending on how freezing cold the past 10,000 years of your ancestry has been. So we're going to sleep in the heat, thank goodness, instead of freezing to death. Still don't have enough steel for that research table, but she has a level 0 mining, so it's just, at this point, I just can't be derping about here. I need to get this research table bench built, but I really can't spare the time. So we're gonna look for berries, which is really our only play at this point, vegetable-wise. I don't see a lot of berries left. Here's a little patch here. So there are some. Maybe I should focus on taking out a couple more caribou. You know what? After chopping up that last caribou corpse, I bet your bottom dollar that we are going to be able to finally make that tribal thing. Let's see, caribou corpse. Plain leather. So that should do her. Yes, we can. So long as we don't screw it up. But we do have a little flair for crafting. So. I know, you'd think she'd be grateful for the heat she sleeps in, right? But she is not. She is taking a penalty, -4. And those penalties are going to be the death of us. So when she eats, she'll be bumped up, I think, below this last little desperate bar here. And she is quite naked still. But when we build that tribal, where tomorrow that'll drop off. Unsightly environment, I feel like that's kind of unfair. Actually, beauty is down quite low. Probably this room's just in a terrible state, and I can't see. So awful bedroom in an unsightly environment, hopefully it will drop off. Then when we research complex furniture, we'll finally be able to build a bed. So she won't sleep on the ground, which is a huge W as far as these things go. She's going to go ahead and gobble down this pemmican. Glorious. And she's going to go ahead and toss these rings around. Get a recreation up. She's absolutely freezing. That's not good. Okay, but she is going to start hopefully working on that tribal wear today. We'll let her get a little bit warmed up in this room while she cooks the pemmican to kind of do a 2-for-1. But she is, I think, shivering at least. Yeah, by the time she's done, we won't be absolutely freezing anymore, at least. And here we are above, our mood is above that last line again. She really needs to eat. So we'll speed this up, and then she'll probably eat, and then we'll start. Eventually we'll build that thing. I swear, it'll happen. This is the new icon for the completely filled pemmican. I love it. It kind of reminds me of some kind of Ghostbuster monster blob thing. I love it. Love the new, I like the new meat icon as well. It's not really new. I've just been talking about it like it's new. Luckily, if you already threw the harvest icon on one of these berry bushes, you can still harvest them even though they look like they're out of season. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a second after she still hasn't eaten. Oh, she did. I guess this is good. She'll butcher up the rabbit. These are going to remain frozen, so we don't have to worry about them going bad in the lower left there. She's getting a little faster, I think, at chopping up marmots. That boar, I know it wants to eat a pemmican. I know it. Alright, we're going to force her. She wants to hunt the caribou. Oh, man. I think we're going to force her to cook these berries up. We already have some meat, and there's more meat to get. Vegetables are the thing that's getting rare now. Gotta start thinking about that. Ideally, the thing I'm going to do here actually is cook up, like... I'm actually going to block out this pemmican right here. This pemmican. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want her to make a couple simple meals. 6. Maybe we'll turn off pemmican for now. Out of just the meat. Because, like I just said before, I gotta flip it up on myself now. We have meat around, we can hunt. There's deer, there's caribou. The thing we don't have is vegetables. So I was talking all that crap, and now we're gonna prove if I'm right. Does a out-of-season berry bush yield berries if you remember to put the harvest thing on it? Woo! You heard it here first. You heard it here first, woodsman. Let's make that a clip. How do you make clips? Can I do it? How do I do it? I'll push the clip button. Uh-oh. Oh boy. What have I done? Go back. Oh. What can you do? Alright, let's see here. Old codsters. I forgot, I wanted her to grab up those berries. It was a good little haul there. But it was too late, and she did all that work. So you can see how much faster it is to cook a simple meal as opposed to the pemmican. So that's the downside of pemmican. It takes longer to cook. But it lasts forever, you know. She left the berries, oh my god. So I am, you totally called it. You knew about it. You knew what I was going to do. We'll force her at this point to haul berries because we are bossy. We're low on the wood front too, so I'm going to want to cut down some wood. Rad. Cool, we'll end this episode here and catch us on the flippy.